Hello everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on to today's video. My name is Shanita. If you've never been here before, hello. Thank you so much for clicking on. I appreciate you. To my regular subscribers, welcome back. We're going to do something a little different today. Usually I come on and I show you guys some hair products that I've gotten or demonstrate some hair products that I bought. And today I want to just walk you through some of the beauty tools. Initially it was going to be hair, but actually I've got some skincare stuff that I think is interesting too that I just can't live without. So this video is going to be some beauty tools and different supplies that I use in my beauty regimen, and I just wanted to show it to you guys in the event that you may find it interesting. So if you're interested in seeing what I use in my beauty routine on a regular basis, then stay tuned. So this is not going to be a very long video, you guys. I promise it won't. But I was just kind of noticing as I was doing some reorganizing that there are some things that I typically use more than others in my beauty regimen, whether that's hair or skin or body or whatever. And then I thought, you know what? I have enough of these that I can make a video about, and someone may find it interesting or helpful. So I'm going to show those to you. And the first thing I have is, sorry, noisy, my Satin scrunchies. I know everybody knows about scrunchies and we all know about Satin, and so these are some of the Satin scrunchies that I got from Amazon, and most of the things that I'm going to talk about in this video is going to be in the in links down in the description box, so you can go and click on the links and go straight there if you're interested. And so I use these for everything. I use these when I put my hair up in a ponytail, when I am purposefully wearing it in a ponytail. I use it when after a while it just gets hot and I want to pin it back on my head. Always use this for that. The other thing I use it for when I do wash and goes, which is so seldom. Oh my gosh, and wash and go season is almost over. I need to do a couple more. I use these to stretch my hair. So when I take the sections of hair and I just wanted to stretch it out some, I take these. It looks better. But I take these and actually tie down my hair with. I found that not only does the Satin is good for my hair and won't cause a lot of friction to pull out my hair, but these Satin ones don't leave prints in my hair. And so I use these to just stretch my hair out, and sometimes I will use it as a stretch, and then there's some nights I literally will just sleep in it, grab up big sections of hair and put this on either the base of the hair or wrap it all the way down to the ends just to give my hair a little bit more stretch. They're great for that. I used to love stretching my hair like this, but everything that I found left a print in my hair when I would take it down. Some like those, I don't have any here. Some of just the regular rubber ones. I don't know, I guess because these is Satin and it's thicker, it does have a band on the inside, but for some reason they don't leave a print. So if you're looking for some of these that won't leave a print in your hair, that will stretch it, these are great. Check them out down below. The next item I have is my hot head. Y'all, for the longest I used a heat hooded what's it called, a heat bonnet on my blow dryer to do my deep conditioning treatments, because I used to use these things all the time and just felt like I'm following the directions, but I'm not getting anywhere near the amount of conditioning I feel like I need, and this thing is not staying hot enough. And I finally had to realize, and this has just been like within the last month or so, that you know what, I'm just gonna have to warm it up to what fits me. I think I was too scared that maybe I would damage it if I set the timer on longer. So now I really do heat mine for about 2 minutes, and so then I can put it on and it will stay warm for a nice 20 to 25 minutes. But this thing is awesome. If you don't know what this is a portable way to deep condition your hair, you know, the deep treatment without sitting under heat. You put the plastic bag on your head, and then you heat this up in the microwave, and then you stick it on top of your head, on top of that plastic bag. The heat from the microwave that goes into the cap transfers into heating up your hair so that the cuticles open up and the conditioning gets trapped inside of your hair, and then you can continue to wash dishes, clean up, watch TV, whatever, without being tied down to an actual electric dryer. Love this thing so much. I just cannot believe it took me that long to realize that it really was a benefit. Like, I had one and it's just been hanging up for years because I was just adamant it just was not enough. And so I just had to heat it longer. Who knew? The next item I'm going to show you, this is one of my extras that's still in the bag, so I'm not going to open it. I'm going to try to describe it as best as I can. But it is a skin cloth. So it is an exfoliating skin cloth. The texture on it is made of the same kind of material as, say, like an exfoliating glove or an exfoliating sponge. It has that rough kind of texture to it so that you can exfoliate your skin. You know, sometimes you get these special cloths and you use your scrub, your body scrub, and you scrub it on with that. Well, this is a towel and exfoliator together, so it exfoliates your skin so well. Everything that I've ever used on it really lathers well on it. A bar soap lathers well, body wash lathers well, whatever you use lathers almost instantly on it, and then you use it to literally scrub and clean your body off at the same time. I found this little baby on Amazon because I looked for forever to find an exfoliating towel or puff or a glove that, I like the gloves better, that I could use, and I just couldn't find one that I felt like was, I don't want to say rough enough, but I like mine to be firm. I don't want to just, you know, barely scrub the surface and kind of don't feel it. I want to feel my exfoliation. And so I bought exfoliating gloves from Target. I bought some from Walmart. I think I got some from TJ Maxx one time. None of them just gave me that exfoliating sensation like I wanted. It didn't stimulate my skin like I wanted it to. So found this one on Amazon. It is perfect, and it is a product that is made in Japan, and it is an Invention Prize awarded there, so it's like a big deal there. And it says, actually right here at the top, less soap, lots more lather. I don't know why. Whatever you put on it instantly lathers up so well. So if you're just using soap and you want to clean your skin, then the soap is going to clean your skin. The texture of this towel is going to exfoliate it at the same time. You can cut out a step in the bathroom, so you don't have to like shower one time and rinse that off and then turn back around and do an exfoliation and rinse that off. This does it the same time, so it will also cause whatever soap that you're using to be an exfoliant, because it's really not the soap that's exfoliating, it's the towel. So soap cleans, towel exfoliates. One step. It's awesome. And so it says it is excellent for massage because it's stimulating and invigorating, and that is what I wanted in exfoliator. I didn't want something that just felt like a regular old towel. I wanted to feel like this thing was rigid enough that I could feel some stimulation and scrubbing going on. You have to be careful, obviously, if you have sensitive skin, because you can put little small tears in your skin. But I would never put this on my face, because of course that skin is way more sensitive, but the skin on our bodies typically can handle it. Like, it's just tougher. It's just built for more, and so it can handle a little bit more stimulation. And so whatever soap or body wash I use, and heaven, Lord have mercy if I use a scrub. Oh my gosh, a sugar or salt scrub with this, you talk about the babyest soft skin you've ever felt in your life. It's so smooth instantly, and I used to feel that way with the little cheapy exfoliating gloves that I used to use. Once I used this thing, oh my gosh, I just feel like it did it. I got twice the feeling. My skin was twice as smooth, twice as soft. And so it says to keep your body wet, soak the wet Salux cloth and watch the lather grow. So that's what it's called, a Salux. And so keep the Salux away from the direct flow of water, otherwise the soap suds on it will be washed away. And it says it's ideal for cleaning the entire body. and it stimulates skin and blood circulation. And so of course, stimulate your skin, the blood circulates and runs to that spot, and then your skin gets that nice glow, and it's all nice and smooth, and it's all invigorated and looks so nice and bright. Love, love, love this thing. I don't know, I ended up getting 3, and I don't know if they were, did they come in a 3-pack or did I just buy 3? I don't know, but click the link down below. By the time I do some research on it and put that down there, I will have found it and let you know. It is not expensive at all, and it's a huge, huge towel. Like, it is kind of not as big as a bath towel, but it is big. It is way bigger than your typical little hand cloth. It says 11 by 35 inches, so one side of it is almost 3 feet long. So be sure to check this out if you want to, if you love exfoliating like I do, and if you want to cut down some time in the shower, get you one. And so this one is something that I just started using, and this is going to be more helpful to you if you are an influencer, or if you regularly take out products to show somebody. These little spatulas here, I got these off of Amazon. One of my subscribers, her name is Lovely iRoots, I will put it here in the video as well, sent me this one day via Instagram, and she was like, I know how you love showing your products to us, and you always talk about not wanting to contaminate your products, but you like showing the texture of it. And I found these and I thought of you. So I went onto Amazon and I got them because I thought, oh my God, that's perfect. And all it is these little 2.5-inch little spatulas, so that when I am showing you guys the texture of a product, whatever it is, I can use this little sample size, dip in a little bit, get it off, show there, and toss it. Awesome. So that I don't have to, you know, stick my finger in there and then stick it in another one and risk getting bacteria or some germs in my product. Love, love, love this. And so if you frequently take product out, or if you just want some at home to use for whatever reason you think these are useful, this is so cool. And not only for this, but I found ways to use it for makeup too. Can you think of how you get those little samples of lipstick and they're down in that little divot and you need to dig it out of there? This is good for that. You can put your liquid makeup, you can squirt it right on top of the little spatulas. There's so many uses for these little things. Just nice and cute and disposable, where you don't have to worry about going back and forth and contaminating your products. Excellent, excellent one. It'll be down below as well. I would never, ever, ever, ever sit down and do my hair, wet, dry, or any other form without my clippies. These are Crocodile clips that I use to section off my hair, whether I am I use it the entire wash day. I use it when I section off my hair to pre-poo it. I use it to keep my hair in sections as I am shampooing, as I am conditioning, when I get out to put in my leave-in conditioner. I use these babies the entire day, all the way down to when I'm styling. I keep my hair in sections the entire time, and so these are so convenient. I bought a bunch on Amazon one time. Of course, they were like a big bunch for, I don't know, it was just a few dollars. It was nothing. And so if you've ever had that kind that as soon as you pop it open to put in your hair 2 times, it just explodes on you and it falls to pieces, these I got from Curls Dynasty. These are the strongest little clips I have ever used. I've had these the longest. They have got a spring in it that is just not so loose. So you really have to give this a good little push to get it open. And it's nice and wide. I can use it for big sections, little sections. It is never broken, never fallen off my hair. Nice and strong and sturdy. Of course, I paid a little bit more for this, but usually when I find a coupon, a 25 or 30% off coupon that they are having somewhere, that is the time to get these. Not to mention that their shampoo and conditioner is just fantastic. And so I know they start selling the hair care in Target, but I've not seen these in there. I think you have to order these online. So worth it. So worth it. I will, if I ever break these or lose it, I will go back to Curls Dynasty and buy this one. I don't know if I'll be able to find this on Amazon. If I do, I will put that link down as well. If not, I'll just link the Curls Dynasty website. You have to have these, especially if you have thick hair. Oh, lifesaver. Okay, this is a bigger product that I have not even used on my channel yet. You haven't even seen me use it. This is my Revlon One Step Blow Dryer and Styler. So it is very much like the cleansing and exfoliating cloth. It does two things in one. It blow dries your hair and it straightens it out at the same time. I have not had a reason to use this during the summertime. Number one, I'm not straightening my hair in the summertime. It is pointless. I'm just going to sweat it out and it's just going to be a mess. But I use this all the time in the fall and the winter. If you like styles that like twist outs or braid outs that are stretched out, this thing is wonderful. I am not a proponent of heat. I don't think you've ever heard me say the word heat on this channel. I don't use heat. The only time I've used heat is when I put in my deep treatments and let that sit in. This I've had a long time. This thing works so well. I cannot wait for it to cool off so I can show you how I use it. And you've probably seen them. They've been around now for years. But not only does it blow dry your hair in a way that you don't get a lot of heat, it's got these little holes down in it. You see that? And the bristles on top. And so you use it to slowly comb your hair or brush your hair. And it blow dries it. And it makes it so smooth at the same time. I've never, ever experienced any heat damage with it, and it blow dries my hair straight to the point where at that point I can do anything. Now, I wouldn't wear it down and call it straightened, but my hair is coarse and it is thick. When I've used regular blow dryers, I get dry hair, but it's big poofy hair. I've used blow dryers with combs on it, and in that case, I feel like I get too much heat on my hair because I'm having to go through it over and over and over again. That is too much heat for my liking, so I can't even be comfortable with that. This is the perfect balance of the two. You get cool, low, and high setting. Typically use mine, I kind of go between the low and the high setting, but even on high, it's not hot at all. 2 to 3 passes and that particular section of hair is completely dry and it is completely straightened so that I can go straight from there and put rollers in, or to twist it up, or if I were going to straighten it, then to be able to follow up using a straightener after this. So good. I will link that one down below as well, and then you can look at the gazillion of reviews that people have written on it and used it of all hair textures and talk about how wonderful it is. I don't like blow dryers, period. I definitely don't do straightening hair, but this thing, if you don't like heat, but you do like the effect of, number one, being able to dry your hair fast, which is so convenient in the winter time when it's cold and you just want to hurry the process up. And number two, you like wearing looser, fluffier styles. You want to try your twist out or braid out while it is already straightened, and then have more of a lengthened, fluffy style. Perfect. I really suggest you try this. I will demonstrate it as soon as we get a decent day where I can, for those of you who are skeptical, but love this thing. Read the reviews on it. It's so worth it, and I really do feel like it is a one-step product. It does heat and style at the same time. A nice light leave-in and a good heat protectant, oh my gosh, will blow your mind. And the other thing is that it's so quick. It dries my hair so fast. I'm laughing because it just blows my mind. Like the first time I used it and I heard people say, oh, it blow dries your hair so much faster. I'm like it's a blow dry. It's gonna use the same amount of time and effort. Not true. Any blow dryer that you've ever used, definitely any hooded dryer, this is gonna beat it by easily 50%. That is my guarantee. 50%. So if it takes you generally an hour to dry your hair with a blow dryer, 30 minutes tops. 30 minutes tops. Okay, next beauty tool, you're looking at it. My curl cap. I love this thing. I have a big head. It is bigger than average. Like average size caps don't fit my head. And I used to blame it on, oh, it's my thick hair. And no, I had to come to the realization I've got a big head. This thing is so clutch on a bad hair day when you have to go out somewhere. I had a doctor's appointment that I completely forgot about, and I did not twist my hair up last night. Don't be like me. And so for the weekends, running out to do errands, if you like to go for walks, if wherever you're allowed to wear it, this thing is amazing. And so if you have thicker hair, then you don't have to worry about not having a decent hat to wear, because look at this, how it's made. This is what I love the most. So it has this band here to go around your head, and this is elastic so that anybody can wear it, but you can just take it, put your hair up in a ponytail or puff and walk out the door. I love it. I've worn it like this with one puff. I've put it in two puffs. I've put the ponytail way down. I've put it way up. It really is so cute and so handy. Changes the way your hair can be styled. This, to me, as a natural, is a must. If I ever lose one, I'm telling you right now, I would go and get another one. It is just that handy. And so in days right now, especially when we're not all going anywhere special where we need to dress up, but when you just need to run out, this thing is awesome. If somebody comes over at the last minute you weren't expecting, or if somebody dropped by, love it, love it, love it. And so I will also put the website down where you can find this. This particular curl cap is trademarked, but there are several companies that have come out, unfortunately, and duped it. The young lady that came out with it was, the company is Black owned. And so I got mine from her. And if you can, and if you're interested in it, try to get one like that from her. It covers the entire top of your head, but it can take any bad hair day and make you look decent so that you can go do what you need to do without thinking twice about if I look a mess. Okay, so my next beauty tool that I use regularly is my Jade roller. This I use on my face. Have you guys seen any of these? They're becoming really, really big in the skincare industry. So this Jade roller, Jade is supposed to be very good and sensitive on your skin, but the roller you use, and it helps the detoxification of your face. So it stimulates circulation in your face, and it, of course, that then gets the blood to your face and gets, you know, stimulated just like we try to do with our scalp. And anywhere that blood rushes to, then it becomes a little brighter, right? So that is a benefit. The other benefit is lymphatic drainage. So, you know, we all have this, all have fluids and toxins all over our face, all in our entire body actually. So as you use this roller, what it does, it helps to drain all of that gunk and toxins out of your face down into your body so that your body can actually get rid of it. And so it is actually removing and pulling away toxins from your face. Less toxins from your face, you just think about that like dirt and, you know, oil or anything else that you don't want to be in your face. You can get that away from your face, then of course that is healthier. The other thing it is known for is to be anti-inflammatory. So if you are a person who gets puffy eyes, or if your face gets puffy, it is known to be an anti-inflammatory, and it massages your face, which gives you a lot of stress relief. And so just the method of using this little roller. So what I do is I do my entire routine. I wash my face, I use any serums I'm going to use, I use moisturizer. Sometimes I will put a light oil on at night, I will, but not during the daytime. And so I will let that set for a few minutes, and then I get this out, and then I just rub it over my skin. Up and down, I do my neck, I go across the chin, across the forehead, and then you flip it to this side where this is the same thing, it's a roller, but it's smaller, so then it gets around the eyes. in places that are a little bit more delicate and a little bit smaller. So that is what this does. And the other thing that I like about it is I keep mine in the refrigerator. And so you don't have to do that, but they do recommend, if you like for it to be like a depuffing type tool, you can keep it in the refrigerator. And so as you massage that cold across your face, it is completely anti-inflammatory. If your face is red, if you have anything that's inflamed on your face, if you have like I said, puffy eyes, then you just kind of gently rub that around there, and it takes that puffiness away almost instantly. It feels amazing cold on your skin. It sounds like it would be uncomfortable, but it's very, very comfortable. It's soothing. It is massaging your face, which also keeps those muscles nice and firm and toned, because we want to keep our face toned and keep those muscles aiming up and not down. We don't want the sagging skin, and so that is also helping with that. And the other thing it does, there was another reason. Oh, one of the biggest things is when you use it and roll it over your face, what it does is kind of slowly, gently presses your products down into your skin. So if you ever have used a moisturizer or an oil on your face, and you know that you can come away actually seeing that product on your skin, ideally if it's a cream, of course, you rub it in, but there's still some of the oily residue sometimes on top. Or if there's an oil, then of course you see the shine still on top, because all that product is on the layer of your skin, and it takes time to absorb down on the inside of the skin, which is actually where it helps, and that's the ultimate goal, to get it to absorb in. When you roll this across your face, it instantly presses those products down into your skin. I can literally tell instantly. Say if I put oil on my face and one side is oily, and then, well, both sides are oily, and I take this and just rub one side, this side becomes totally dull, and I haven't rubbed the oil off. What I've done is forced it down into the pores, down into the layers of my skin, so that it absorbs in a lot faster. So if you are someone who likes to use oils, and especially late at night, you know how that is. You want to use an oil, but you know you're going straight to bed, and you think, okay, well, I'm just not going to even use it because I don't want my pillowcase to get oily or whatever. Using that instantly just presses all that oil or product down into your face, so it can work in those transdermal levels where they need to, so that your face can benefit from the product a whole lot faster and easier. And so I love that about it. A lot of people don't keep theirs in the refrigerator. I do keep mine there. It's just handy, and it doesn't take long. Like literally just sit there and just kind of roll for a few minutes. And I've seen people do it not necessarily after their skincare routine. I do mine immediately after my skincare routine. I've seen people just use it throughout the day. Sit it by your couch or bed or something while you're watching TV, and pick it up and just roll across your skin 2 or 3 times. I mean, literally the entire process doesn't even take a minute, not even a minute. Just 1 or 2 strokes each side. Sure, you know, of course, to get it on your neck, and always, of course, roll up instead of down. And I love it, love it. I use it every day if I can remember to do it, but every day is the goal. There may be a day where I may forget it or just too tired to be bothered, but for the most part, I use it every day. And the next tool, I see I'm gonna have to break this video up into more than one, because I keep thinking about little things, and it's like, okay, I don't want the video to be forever long, so I will end with this tool, and then if I think of something else, I'll just pick it up in a part 2 of the video. How about that? So my next tool is my Dermaplane, and so I bought this little nifty thing offline. I got it at Amazon, but you can buy it. You've probably seen the commercials for it. I'll show you the box, the infomercials for it. But it is called Dermaplane Glow by the company Flawless. And what it is just a tool that you use to exfoliate your skin. It comes covered here with this little cap, and if you can see, it has this little blade on it. I shouldn't call it a blade because that sounds scary, but it's more like just they call it a blade, so I'll do that, but it's just the edge. Look, it's not sharp at all, at all. You're not going to cut yourself. I've never hurt myself, never scratched, never anything. But basically you take this once or twice a week, it recommends, and instead of using a grain or some kind of scrub to exfoliate and scrub your face, which sometimes if you have sensitive skin, that can cause tears in your skin, and that's why you've seen companies make some that's the granules in are very, very fine, and they'll usually say that that is for sensitive skin, so that it's enough to kind of get that dead skin going, but not enough to tear in your skin. I have had some where the granules in it were so big and so hard that I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that, because it is just too rough. By the time it is uncomfortable, that is too rough. You can make tears in your skin that are not even visible to the eye, so you may not be able to see it, but there could be a tear there, and so it's not worth the risk. So you take this little thing once or twice a week, and literally I hold my skin taut and just use it to scrape, and just scrape, holding it at an angle, and the instructions in it are very, very good, and you can find reviews on online everywhere and watch people do it. But just kind of gently scrape the top layer of your skin. You're not going to see skin fall off, so don't think it's that heavy. It is doing something that you can't necessarily even see at the moment, but it's just sloughing off that dead layer of skin. And it also has this little button on it that is a light. So you see there, if you get close up into a mirror and a magnifying mirror, you can really, really see, or if you're in a room where it's not necessarily very light, in a room where you don't have a lot of light, then you can use this by just kind of flicking on the little light that's on it, and just scrape off the dead skin cells, which also then just makes your skin brighter, and it allows it to just be able to absorb your products again way easier, because then those products don't have to try to make its way down through all the dirt and dead skin. You put it on, it goes straight into your skin so that it can do the most good. And not only that, but it also, they said it helps for wrinkles and aging spots, and good for getting any hyperpigmentation to fade away a little faster, because it will again scrape off the top layer of skin so that your skin underneath can continue to turn over and grow back nice and healthy. So I like it. Again, so easy, it's cheap. I think it's like $20 or so. I will put it also down in the description box for you to click on if you are interested in it, and you can read some of the reviews on Amazon right at that link and see what people are saying about it. I love this little thing. I just recently found it and I use it all the time. I really like it better than using a scrub on my face. Now, I can scrub my body. I have no problems about that. I prefer to do that with a scrub. And in fact, if I typically get a facial scrub and it is too coarse and it's uncomfortable, I'll switch and use that for my body, because again, that skin is tougher and it can handle it. So check that out. I think you'll really, really like it. When you're doing it, like I say, you're not going to see any skin coming off. You're not going to see anything significant at all. You may get a little bit of redness that will go away in a few minutes when you're done. The difference is the next day, and if anybody's used it, you know what I mean. You get up the next day and you use your you wash your face or use your moisturizer, and all of a sudden, like, your face feels so baby soft. It's so smooth and it's so soft, and so you know that you've done something happened that your eye couldn't see, but it was really making a big difference. So that is that, you guys. I'm going to end it here. If you have any questions about anything that I said, or you want to make any comments about it, if you've used any of them, drop down below and let us know. We'd like to talk to you and interact and see what your experience was like. If you have any questions about anything that I said or any of the products, you can put those down. I will answer them to the best of my ability. If I cannot, then I will tell you I cannot, but you know that you can always Google and find somebody that knows everything, child. So be sure to subscribe to this video, to the channel, if you enjoy this content. We are a healthy natural hair channel, but every now and then I like to throw in a little something that might help some of the other viewers who might like a little bit more. And do click the like button if you like this kind of stuff, if you want to continue doing some tools like this, or some skincare and body care talks and other things that can benefit you in your life, or maybe someone that you know. Hit that like button so that I will be thinking about it as I'm using things to be sure to come on and tell you guys about. We're just trying to help each other out. I mean, nothing to benefit here other than to share the information, because I love sharing it. When I find something new, find something cool, I want to share it with you guys, because I want you to be at your best also. So that's it. I'm going to end the video here, and if I come back with some other things, I'll put a part 2 on it, and then we'll just continue to talk about it. How about that? Okay, you guys, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.